Hey, what's up YouTube? Enzo Treppa here with Buttsable.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to open the Korova Saturday Morning Cookie. So one other thing that this offers is childproof packaging. When I first got this, I didn't really realize that it was childproof packaging, and I was kind of ripping and tearing at it and getting frustrated because I couldn't quite open it. And every time I would have to fight it. But after a little bit of research, I figured out that on the package here, it has the instructions for the childproof packaging. So there is a technique to opening these things, and I'm going to show you how to do that in the video. So here's the packaging, and it has a little tear tab on here, and you can see I've already opened this up, so you just basically tear it, peel this off. Once you get this open, you'll look inside and you'll see, okay, it looks kind of like a normal Ziploc bag. And you kind of want to, just open it thinking that that'll pull it, but that's not really the case. And then if you're trying to peel this apart, you'll notice that it is like, seriously stuck to the packaging itself. And then once you get down to this portion right here, you notice that there's this part right here that's open. And that's actually the part that you need to stick your thumb in. So what you do, oh, and by the way, the oil from the cookie sometimes makes this bag a little bit slippery, so just be aware of that. And that's kind of what I was thinking. Is it's a little bit frustrating. I know I'm all for children's packaging, child packaging and stuff like that, but this is a little it's a little bit difficult, especially if it's a little bit oily from the cookie. But what you do is you put your thumb down in here, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to separate right there. You can see how it separates this little Ziploc thing here, and then once you get that open, you're supposed to do something like that. And like I said, it's a little bit difficult. You can see I've already partaken in my Saturday morning cookie here, but to reclose it, you just kind of like a normal Ziploc bag, pinch it down and then just go across, and this thing is like heavy duty Ziploc, so no kids are going to get in there, I can guarantee that. And I think some, serious adults are not going to get in there either, because this thing is a little bit difficult. But let me try it one more time. So you just pop your thumb in there and then separate it out. All right, let's try that one more time. So go ahead, open this up this way. Once you get inside, be sure to find the portion where you're supposed to stick your thumb, which is separated from the packaging, and then you can go ahead and stick your thumb down in there, and you can figure out your own technique, but I like to do this, and then pinch it here. Once you get your thumb in there, just pinch it like that, and then you pinch, hold, and pull. And I wouldn't really try to force it, because it feels like when you try to force it, it almost feels like it doesn't want to open. So that's where the frustration can come in from this packaging, I think, because there's not a lot to work with. At least, I don't know, because my hands are a little bit bigger. Maybe if you had smaller hands, it might be better. But once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. So one of the things, I can already tell this has been out for a little while, but you definitely want to put this in the refrigerator. You can see the cookie itself. This has been out of the refrigerator for about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And you can already see how this is starting to you can see how kind of, I don't even want to say it's moist. It's almost like succulent. It's weird. But this is about the size of a dose that I would do. Probably if you're just starting out, I might do something around that size. But since I've tried this a few times, I'm adding this much more. But I would try about that much in size. And unfortunately, I started this video before I should have shown you the whole cookie. But I'll show you what's left. I'm going to go ahead and eat this now. And then I can show you how big this cookie really is. So it's a decent size. I've already eaten almost half of it, as you can see. Excuse me while I finish. It kind of has a coconut birthday cake flavor to it, And as you can see, it's fairly thick. And I kind of want to break this off just to show you. I mean, you can see that this cookie is really, really moist. I don't want to break it all the way, but this to me is almost, it needs to go back in the fridge. So definitely store your thing in the fridge. Like I said, since this is a video about childproof packaging, you know, I just would like to say if you have little ones, try to stash it in the best place possible. But I'm pretty certain that even if your little one was to find something like this, because it's got, you know, cool graphics on it, you know, there's a cookie on it, or at least something that looks like a cookie. It's you know, it's enticing. So I do think that if your little one did find this, I think they would have a very hard time getting into this thing. They would have to get very lucky. You know, their little small fingers might be able to find their way into that. But you know, the other thing is if your bag is a little bit oily, maybe that's a better thing, because then, you know, little fingers will slip off of this thing. But anyways, hopefully you found the information in this video useful. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Enzo Treppa with BudSimple.com and the Korova Saturday Morning Cookie. Thanks for watching.